Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Danielson. Kagawa. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Throw in. He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Sade. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Olise. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Thuram!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Vinicius Junior. Kagawa. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Thuram. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Now it's Thuram. Valverde gets a foot in here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really... Foden! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That should get the job done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich. Danielson. Decent progress down the left. Vinicius Junior. Danielson. Ball played for Conte. And it's Kagawa. Olise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Olise. And it's played forward. And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer. Davis. And it's Kagawa. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram. Danielson. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Davis. Mbappe! Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kagawa. Cafu. Sané.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
The ball has bounced loose now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Davis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Public transportation today, please.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Conte. Danielson. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice touch. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's under a lot of pressure there. Looking for options for movement. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Valverde. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, sweet feet. Danielson. That could spell... Can he put it away?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram! It's in! You just know there is no stopping that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
550.
Atalanta have broken through. It's 1-0. Great hit! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior might just make this. Valverde. Now that's well seen too. Oh, what a mistake! Beckenbauer. And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Davis. Dink through. Real chance here. To Danielson. Kagawa.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cafu. 75 minutes played. Some resolute defending there.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Conte. And it's Owen. He's in plenty of space here. That's tidy. Vinicius Junior. Danielson. Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
No, that's been intercepted. Davis. Oh, that's clever. Pickford attempts a clearance. Shifted it to the flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. And here's Mbappe. And it's Davis. And here's Foden. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Added time.
Not the most accurate pass. Valverde pinches it off him. Danielson. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Nicely worked. No luck with that dink over the top. Kvaratskhelia. And he's on a charge. Oh, sweet feet. Pedri. Picked out brilliantly. Can he put it away? He scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckenbauer, De Ligt, Conte, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fofana. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kagawa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's tidy. Has a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kagawa plays it short. Oh, that's a key interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri has been caught there, it's a foul. De Ligt. Davis. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Palmer just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice bit of trickery. Kvaratskhelia. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He won't be happy with that one. That's good running with the ball. And no, he's seen through all of that. Short changes him with that pass. And he's lost his man here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Kvaratskhelia! Decent hit from there. Pedri does well to get it back. He's beaten the last man. Kvaratskhelia. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well timed, excellent interception. Has a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw. Galatasaray are back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Galatasaray grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And the comeback is complete! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Galatasaray go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Kante does really well to win the ball there. Kagawa. Pedri. Conte. He's had a shot! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, super find. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri. That's a good run down the left. Now that's well seen too. Fofana. And it's half-time here.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Owen. Number 20, Kvaratskhelia.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Palmer. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sade chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Conte. He could be in here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That is good alertness. Cafu. Sané. Fofana trying to keep this in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Oh, that's fabulous. Vitz.
The attendance for this match
Vinicius
was
Junior.
71,649.
And here's Bellingham. Palmer. Adams with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Beckenbauer. Cafu. And it's Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Kagawa.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Vitz. Messi. Fofana is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's managed to get Fofana! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the
Now the finish! And again! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needs...
Sané! And he's missed it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. That's the throw.
Wuhu! Ein neuer Abonnent.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Palmer gets a foot in here. That looks a cracking ball. And the finish! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's lofted through here. The muscular approach does pay off here. Palmer. Messi. Big chance! mistake. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, Serginho, and the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hernandez is there to clear. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cafu, and that's gone loose. And here's Messi.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Woohoo! Ein
There's a
neuer
beautiful
Abonnent.
simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. Platini, and he's got the beating of his man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's gone backward here. Cafu. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vinicius Junior.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Platini. Endrick, always looking for that half a chance. Batistuta! It's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No, that's been intercepted. Batistuta
Might want to be careful there.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's picked his way through. Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's run loose here. Endrick. He won't be happy with that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Gravenberg.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gravenberg. Batistuta proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, look at the space. Now the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Platini has created one goal already. Clips it so gently.
Nielsen has been indicated.
That is ended up in no man's land. Courtois sends that a long way. Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Messi.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Platini. That is a great pick out. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
And Owen! Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendes concedes a free kick for that. Owen. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the...
He's got the shot away! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hendrick really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Cafu. Oh, what a ball! And here's Batistuta! And he comes up trumps again. It's their second corner of the game. Platini with the short one. Big chance!
The attendance for this
Oh,
match
terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Madrid have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear. De Jong. Gravenberg touches it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, just skips past his man. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedro Neto.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an error. Great hit! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Owen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Has a go! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 70 minutes is...
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Passing is crisp and sharp. Davis. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Davis. Davis gets over and intercepts. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Bellingham. Kagawa. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's a nicely measured pass. And this is Owen. And Owen! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Always onto this. David Villa. And it's Davis. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Backward it goes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that has sent him sprawling.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Davis, that's headed upfield. That has been cut short. That's a lovely, neat pass. There will be 4 extra minutes. De Jong. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. He's free, he has got space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kagawa. He has found the way through. Terrific header! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yamal is in a really good chance for the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Owen, and he's certainly onside here. And that's a superb pass. Ruben Diaz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Showing great feet there. Bellingham. Gets his pass away, and he's onside. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. Owen. There's the shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cafu. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. No, that's been intercepted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham goes back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Beckham. Yamal. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kagawa. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham, coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. Kagawa. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bellingham, big chance! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
A case now of complete control. Oh, he's been... and he's following up! It's in! That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed some...
And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Conte. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sané. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pedro Neto. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Kagawa. Now it's Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Lovely feet. Early ball out from the back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot, and it didn't arrive. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Cafu. And it's played forward. Fenerbahce appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Can he get it through? He's had it taken off him, and that's really well manoeuvred. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Yamal. Pickford catches it safely. Sané. And it's Kagawa. He's found a way through. Kagawa.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yamal. Beckham. Pedro Neto. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Can he get onto this? Well, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Kagawa. Pirlo. Mbappe. That has not gone well. Conte.
Sané really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number
So,
15.
time for changes on
Ibrahima
both sides,
Konate.
actually.
Number 66, Alexander-Arnold. Number 21,
Mbappe!
Batistuta.
That's very neat.
On the field.
He's gone for goal!
Number 6, Antonio Silva. Number 18,
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Rafinha.
execution was
Number
lacking.
10, Lautaro Martinez. Substitutions taking place.
Torres. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Torres. And he cuts out the supply. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Antonio Silva. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, this could be a chance. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Beckenbauer.
There will be 1 minute
Not too
added
much
time.
more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Kvaratskhelia. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bout of passing here, really. Tries a shot! Maldini getting... Oh, that's ambitious. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Maldini clears. Vids, done delicately. Now he's got the shot away! He's scored! First blood drawn.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Cafu and Sané. Sané tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Wirtz. Great ball, and he's in here. Owen gets flagged offside. Good spot, he's seen the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Costa Curta clears it away. Vieira, whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Beckham couldn't squeeze it through. Xabi Alonso has given away a free kick. Beckenbauer. Davis. Costa Curta. Cafu for Kagawa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the pass is intercepted. Nedved. Haaland! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, right place, right time. Thuram gets good distance on it. It's a pretty loose pass. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And Owen! They've done it! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pulls it back. Now it's Wirtz. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, nice interception. And that is as far as they're going to go.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Owen is onto this. Now it's Kagawa. And he was quick to react. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back. Rummenigge! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Kvaratskhelia. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Owen. Sané.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Conte. Out to the right. Rummenigge. Costa Curta. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Played out towards the right wing. Beckham. And that should get the job done. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Xabi Alonso. Wirtz.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Ball's gone out of play. Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Gets a good foot in there. Kagawa. Thuram cuts out the pass. Nedved. Spread neatly. Nice physical challenge.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pass is just off target.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Albert Ferrer. Wirtz takes control of it and he's on the move. Now that looks a decent ball. And Owen!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Wirtz. Wirtz! He's picked his way through. He's in space and looking for options. No way through, so back it comes. It's a good spell of possession, this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for the run. Vieri. And that should be the keeper's. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Van Basten! It's a goal! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And it's Van Basten.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
2 minutes to be added on. Looks for the finish. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one.
Substitution on the field. Number 12. It's coming on the field is number 5, Bellingham.
Oh, that was vital. Tries a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's had it nicked away. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now he's off and running. Pullet. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think he'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well, they've got it again. And he welcomes it in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looks to clip it forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Can he latch on to this? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
To Nielsen. Vinicius Junior concedes a free kick for that. Costa Curta. He's found a way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Deftly away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Showing good feet. That is Conte. And here's Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Davids. He could be in here. Hullet. Pedro Neto. Kagawa. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. That is lovely. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Oh, well played. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nielsen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chouameni. Davids. He's looking wide. Davis. Ball played for Conte. Pedro Neto is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short. Bout of passing here, really easy. Can he finish? Goal! Galatasaray!
Galatasaray clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's shifting through the gears here. Flings in across. Chouameni. Haaland. Pedro Neto. Kagawa. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Added time.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all...
Can he put it away? Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos. Good ball over the top. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pressing high and with purpose. Pedro Neto. Bullet. Ricky Puig. Spread neatly. Well read, nice interception. Well, there's the clearance.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Was 72,306.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh no, this does not look good. Ricky Puig. And it's Kagawa. He can run onto that. Now it's Owen. Just the... Can he finish? He's got a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! After 63 minutes.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Punched away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pedro Neto. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Khan clears. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. Bellingham is there, and he can get that clear. He's a sharp little ball here. And that'll be a goal kick. Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Pass is just off target. That's a throw. Into the last 5 minutes. Rijkaard. Kagawa does well to get it back. Lovely feet.
Pedro Neto!
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Van Dijk gets it away. Davis has a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Galatasaray have reclaimed it.
There will be 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Chouameni. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. It's Eto'o! In he goes again. It's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Number 7, Rijkaard.
Galatasaray could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That has been cut short. Chance here to counter. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Baggio. He is through here. Oh, good take in a good area. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in...
Kagawa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kagawa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Kagawa plays it short. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Sané. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And Sané! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Sané is offering a wry smile there.
He's shifting through the gears here. Throw in. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Messi. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. And he welcomes it in. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. Doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 17 el dorsal 14.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Sané. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. That is good alertness. Messi. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pedri crosses. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Kvaratskhelia. He's gone for goal! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Conte. Now it's Messi. Piqué cuts it out. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Just eases him off the ball.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's... He's had a shot! He's scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Sane is in a really good position out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Roberto Baggio is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Denilson. Sané. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score! There is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Denilson. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo goes pelting down that left-hand side. In with a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Rivaldo. Oh, nice touch. Kagawa. They get a throw in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Kvaratskhelia. He's in space and looking for options. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.
Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Both
dorsal
sides then
5
taking this chance to
será
turn to their
sustituido
benches.
por el dorsal 22. Cambio de jugadores.
Pedri delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And here's Mbappe. This might spell danger. Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Baggio. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Chooses to go back. Kvaratskhelia! He's missed, but not by that far.
Kvaratskhelia just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, what can they make of this? Rafinha. And he's had it nicked away.
Woohoo!
Big running on
Een
show
mooie
here, but
abonnent.
ultimately there was no way through. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. Has a go! He scores! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18. El
Final
dorsal
checks on the
8.
touchline.
El
A
dorsal
change
6.
about to occur.
El dorsal 13.
Quite a thriller this one's
Serán
become.
sustituidos por
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
El dorsal 9. Villa. El dorsal 19.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And Owen! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Owen has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Owen. And the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! And yes, it's him again! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much
Mbappe! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Owen is herring after that one. Taken back almost at once. And it's Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Oh, really well played.
Nice control. It's gone out for a throw-in. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Always onto this. Dink through. And he's intervened well there. PK.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It could be in here. He's had a hit! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kaká. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this is a... And the finish! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully.
Just a goal chance! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that big chance! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Nicely spread. That's a throw. Baresi. And it's Rijkaard. Kaká, he's away! And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. And they've been given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Kaká does well to stand firm and defend it. He's looking for the runner here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he cuts out the supply. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Beckenbauer. Distributed tidily. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kvaratskhelia. Very nicely done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nedved! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Hullet. Kaká.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
15 minutes till half-time. Adams.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the other. He's got the shot away! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So great hit! Pedro Neto. He's a sharp little ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. We expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. Tries to get it clear. Deco. Hullet. And here's the chance to counter. He's found a way through. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Owen. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the pass is intercepted. And it's played forward. Maicon gets across to intercept that. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kagawa. And here's Owen. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. And there is the half-time whistle. So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's beautifully... And Owen! Maicon getting this one clear. Kaká. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Adams. Baresi. Deco. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away. That's Nedved. Foot in. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pass is just off target. Owen, given the lift of his goal. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia stood his ground strongly. Davis promptly onto that, and that is that. Forwards and with intent. And it's Deco. And here's Hullet. Oh, what a pass! He's got full. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Kaka certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Owen. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Owen.
Owen really was well marshalled there because...
Has a go! Oh, taken with style. Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. Kagawa.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's a great ball. Messi finds himself offside. Shot could be shot at goal! And he hits the net!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi gets a good foot in there. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's certainly... Great chance! He's scored!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Could be danger here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Danger averted for now.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Made into space out wide. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And the number on the board is 3. And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.